We find what we are looking for, not necessarily what is actually there. This tendency to find what we are looking for is an offshoot of the spiritual principle behind energy follows thought. Understanding this principle is crucial for navigating the world with clarity and avoiding the pitfalls of our own biases. The principle is this: if you look for verification of something that you have a preconceived notion is true, then you will find evidence to prove it, at least to yourself. This will happen whether the notion is true or false. Energy follows thought. So when one places attention on proving a thing, even if it is false, energy will be sent forth to retrieve evidence to support the illusion. Conspiracy theories provide a stark example of how this principle can distort our understanding of the world. There is probably no better example than the belief that going to the moon was part of a conspiracy and fabricated. As soon as this notion was conceived, those who were looking in this direction found dozens of pieces of evidence confirming we did not go to the moon. Even though scientists have refuted all of these, millions of people have been duped to believe this because we find that version of truth that we look for. The same goes for the 9/11 conspiracy theories, the John F. Kennedy assassination, the coming One World Order, and many others. When a person looks for evidence of his belief with a desire to find it, then he will find what he is looking for. Even if the evidence supports a falsehood, the seeker will believe it until he drops his preconceived notions and looks with fresh eyes. There are two types of seekers in this world: those who seek verification of a preconceived notion, and type 2 seeks for the truth no matter where it leads. Once in a while, a preconceived notion turns out to be true, but even if this is the case, the seeker has not learned his most valuable lesson. If preconceived notions are the guide, then the seeker will not be aware of when the truth is found, or when error is seen as truth. His whole belief system will be off-key. The true seeker must have the goal of finding the truth, even if it upsets his belief system. There is a silver lining in this quest, however, because truth, once discovered and embraced, leads to enhanced livingness. It is indeed possible to find the truth, but it only happens to the person who first loves the truth above his preconceived notions. How do we find truth? If I had to answer this in a nutshell, I would give this advice: disconnect yourself from all preconceived notions and seek the truth wherever it leads. This is much more difficult to do than many realize, for many there are who think they already do this, who are far from this ideal. Expose yourself to all points of view on a subject, and see in your mind's eyes why the various views are accepted. If you are interested in reading more about how to find truth, you can find a link to the Principle of Discoveries below the video. It's not always easy to find the truth, but it's the only path to true understanding.